Hey, Estonia Bugger 5 cities. Intelligence orgasm, venting my ventilation. Yeah. Post BB as a precursor to whatever I'm going to talk about today about religion. 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 I only ask a simple question. That what was Africa like before these supposed religions came with their allegories and fables and all these magical stories of heaven and hell, right? Obi ended up me pebi discussion and me pan catch him there. So obroni. So onyim there gold be wo heaven. Broni nim there gold be wo heaven. There is no way about Africa we be good. Another there is no way and Cabrofia or Takwa or Daman or in frame one bumbo to good because but one most code in Poma won't call heaven or but I will go and who go in sitting on heaven. But bringing God no to know on what Takwa. Think about it deeply, please. Be devoid of emotions because I understand religion operates at a very psychotic level, right? It seeps into our dream. And religion, most of the people that follow most of the religious organizations, it feels almost like a cult, right? And so because Sembia on March, Motro Adiwa, boy, baby John, this is a non-for post. I'll make you popular. I'm mentioning it in the nasal George will say about it. I'll say a non-for post. Think about it deeply. It is okay. It is okay to be angry. And then people will make like, oh, it's a brochiruana. You make sure you are being ungrateful in religion. Yeah. It is okay. I'm a staunch Presbyterian. I was born into the Presbyterian church. I've done my confirmation. I know the word of God. You can't come and trick me. But the point I'm making here is religion, it's done more harm to us than good. Think about it. The whole concept of heaven and hell. Right, the whole concept for some reason, okay, let's make an argument. For some reason, if heaven and hell were no onipa desini, or you're religious, and Africa shouldn't be this way. And onipa desini or Africa on what rape dunia, and onipa desini or Africa on whether or African or Brunei on whether abuse and on whether rape my there should be no pedophilia. But that because in hell, right, which is a guarantee by all these religious groups, or religions, it's a guarantee that you are hell. But in the bona, there is something called classical moral licensing, right, or moral licensing. So moral licensing presupposes that it's bona, and by you doing one act of goodness, that goodness cancels out all the bona, What sense does it make? I wait the bona kunkofu raping be say afa na wa catch there. Moje bia sure cover across the moje na paper how this bona the people that you have caused all this harm to, they are still alive. They are suffering all the pains of our bono. But you've been told there, but our one act of goodness or wo benefaction we should forgive you. But the people that you have caused pain to all these are African leaders that harm us. All these are African leaders that they know good, but they don't do it. All these are African leaders that supposedly are supposed to help us develop. They keep letting women die at the hospitals. Beselo na wakakadefum. Onipa de seni ya wakakadefum. Abofo ko school dem we ka tro wa him. Abofo wa ko school dem e komade no. Papa hwehwe adwumonya a whole student wa koyi opero start bibimpo ontum nti get na den slave queen boy na den am robber. You see think about it. If you know all these supposed politicians, they are not poor. No politician in Africa is poor. Ask why. Or yet how did all of a sudden some people came into politics overnight and they have assumed some wealth? Not to digress from my topic, but I'm telling you, if we are the so-called religious people, all these religions in Africa, Christianity, Islam, and all these East Asian religions, Buddhism, Hinduism, Sikhism, all this Hare Krishna and Yamayama, all these religions, then we should live an upright life. Don't you think so? But our people, whenever you hit at this religious issue, I know I'll lose some people here, and that's okay. Go and find out the history of some of these churches and all this religious and go. There are people that predicted the end of the world in 18 something. Notable among them was the Church of Latter-day Saints. Go and find out the history, don't ask me. Seventh-day Adventist Church, even Jehovah's Witness. Some of them predicted, they did calculation and predicted the world was going to end at a specific time maybe, but we are still here. And by that stretch now we're doing there, or there is a heaven there, right? If there is a heaven there, that is a promise, and there is a hell somewhere, which is also a guarantee and a promise, Then why don't we do that which is right? But by your own religious isms, binti, play some dilly-dally game, be a buffer from a story, be a catcher. Find out where some of these biblical stories came from. Don't take my word for it. Go there because you don't want to read. Because you are afraid. Fear is a very powerful thing. Most of these religions, they operate on a sphere of fear. Because, hey, I'm born payer, and just because somebody doesn't believe in a religion or a religious cult or religious setup doesn't mean the person will suffer. Having financial wisdom or being successful in life has nothing to do with religion. It has everything to do how hard you work and how wise you plan your things. A lot of this so-called, if you're all these billionaires and stuff in Asia, by our stretch, no Hindu for one heaven, Buddhism for one heaven, Muslim for one the same, Christian heaven, no. Christian for walk different heaven because and the goal is to go to this place, this heavenly place that the roads are paved of gold with the 24 elders, spiritual body, right? If we are going to go to the same place, then the message should all be the same, don't you think? Just take your emotions out. Don't be angry. You don't have to follow me. And that's okay. I keep saying that. And I'm not saying that as a form of braggadocio. No. I'm saying it because I know the reaction I'm going to get for this video. I know some of these people find hope in their religion. Some of these people find hope in going to church. Some of these people find hope. They are attached to the church so much. Be somewhere there. How are you Christian? A Muslim. What was the reaction from your Christian people? How were you Muslim when you were stopping that Islamic way to become Christian? What was the reaction? It is the same reaction that people are going to give me for this video, and that is okay, because we are not here for everybody, and a lot of our people are actually brain dead. And it took me a while to get to this place of freedom, and I'm not saying I'm the wisest person on earth. But you should ask questions that now what's my abosom? Suppose abosom. But I will marry and start, see chap with them to incense the candle of flowers marry no. Is that not, doesn't it look like a Nyankumaza area? Ask yourself that which chap with them no, why that cross about is it not the same relic can be a sabio no or good anonymous? Why start good anonymous, and is it not the same? Let's stop with this hypocrisy. Let's wake up the mind. It's the mind is a powerful thing to waste. And only probably, why it's there, we've been told all these lies. And they use all these people to tell you there, I hear the mind about hell, about heaven, about day. Into ability and the BBC, you were speaking against God. And there are all these stories in the Bible, because say, this is where did these stories come from? Where did these stories come from? And your politicians now, all these wicked people, all these men that rape women, all these men that rape children, all these pedophiles, all these evil men, all these evil women that are in our society that continue to make other people suffer, then the earth should part ways and they should go in and they should all die. Then we know we are serving a God of justice. Oh, Brony, before Brony Babano, now African you rape obi, now coming Dobi. And there'll be with scabby baby. But in Kofutu, there are people that live in this community that are suffering. But Obama, what on you? No. In our African setup, we live in a communal system. But then we are trying to live in a European way, right? We are trying to be so Europeanized. Into a bit say estate be wajo, not the barbed wire. Or that to be somewhere why I'm Robert Sophie. The whole idea of prison important in existence now. We don't have prison. Ifiadze. What is Ifiadze? Even a kind of fancy Ifiadze. Think about Ifiadze. What is Ifiadze? Because we did not even have language for prison. Jail. There was nothing like that. We didn't need police. It's before bro, they encountered you. You already knew what was good from what was bad. He didn't have to teach you anything. But he needed to dominate you mentally, physically, in all aspects to be able to depend on him. You must depend on him. You must depend on him. That is the whole idea. But in such a way, you must depend on him. You will never be free. You will never be happy. But okita bomb, okita all these several covert operations on odi yanade. But on Wakacho, quarter bombe, quarter for it is okay. I know for people that are in a way for using of a word keko, for people that have lost hope. I'm not going to use hopeless. For people that have lost hope, it becomes satisfying, almost gratifying there. Ibenya bibia or fulfill that hope, not fulfill that gap. No. Into that religion, even even if the person speaks to an open space for a release, psychological no stress no code, ni pain no kono. This someone there. Why do a lot of people stop going to church as soon as they're able to eat 3 square meals? They start dressing good. I understand there are rich people that are supposedly religious, but you don't know all that. That is why you become shocked when you realize that your pastor is sleeping with church members. That is why you become shocked when you realize that Sister Bia admiring or chapel why abortions 13. Because by that biblical standard, how you can live and by the mercy and grace of God. Before Bruni Bear no baby, I know this video is gonna cause uproar. This video is gonna cause controversy, and that's okay. Because we've lied to ourselves for so long. That is how we are in this place. We've lied to ourselves for so long. Every day we keep playing this game. Because politicians, you know, the answer to Bible though. So help me God. Now you there on Yashi. Bisa politician there. Whatever they had, you know, the African energy or African system, no, there was no power in it. Okay, fine. Say whatever they had, there was no power in it. Yes, say a politician. Yes, sir, one of my words judges. All those people are lawyers. And one man, they be our words in so no. One fan cranty. Then another me. And me and you must sign them in bedin him way. Sir Mendino man live up to the responsibility or the task that has been assigned to me. Let me die. And let's see what happens. Because it's true. In no Quran, na the one side to know will engine di. Bible na the one side to the engine di. Only probably be there, sol. Only probably be near sol. You are a royal. You are a powerful person. As soon as you wake up, you become a danger to these people. So you have to continuously be dependent on them. Insino be or any dream they will be going to because you know the suffering has been made such a way that but it's who just because the enabling environment for you to live and survive, you know, on ye. It's on ye, you know, you resort to religiosity. You resort to that avenue to vent, and that is okay. Religion is something about to do. My video has been lengthy, and that's okay. It's my opinion, based largely on facts. You might not agree with me, and because I'm not your enemy, I'm only trying to point you certain direction, and it's okay for the religious people that follow me not to follow me. It's okay. It's okay for the people that want to be angry. That's okay. That is actually the first reaction. It means that I'm trying to wake up your mind. I won't respond to certain comments simply because there's no point trying to convince the people who are brain dead. Anyway, me the moon company besia. Estonia bago only bago 5 cities. 1 year, 1 make keche, kakuji suru. Call me the vampire. Bueke.